Let me show you why you're gonna wanna fog your motor. You know, I'll get somebody that'll reach out and they'll tell me that they've never changed their spark plugs, and this is what happened. Usually the spark plug looks fine, but the part that's inside the combustion chamber, it gets all rusty. On a 4-stroke Sea-Doo, it's just the exhaust leg that's cool by the lake or the ocean. All the air in here is at 100% humidity. And we know what happens to steel when it's exposed to humidity for long periods of time, right? So when I look up the procedure that Sea-Doo has you do, remove ignition coils, remove spark plugs, spray XPS lube into each spark plug hole. I prefer Fog and Oil as designed for this application, and XPS is more of a general purpose lubricant. Here's a good example of what I'm talking about right here. The spark plug's just coming out of this machine, only a couple months old, and you can see the rust that's on them. You can partly prevent this by revving up the machine a few times to get the extra water out of the water box, but it's just the nature of the beast here. They're always going to get rusty, and so is the inside of your motor. If you got one of these ones with the deck, obviously you got to take the deck off to get the plugs out. This method's going to apply to any 4-stroke Sea-Doo. Specifically, Yamahas aren't that much different. The only real difference we got is Sea-Doo has this spark arrestor that'll get clogged up with Fog and Oil if you try to spray directly through the intake. These screws are T30. Pull the injectors out and give a little squirt behind each fuel injector, and that will coat the backside of the intake valves. The two that hold the injector on are E8 female Torx. So this part, you want to be a little gentle. If you're too rough with it, the injectors will pop off. It can be kind of a pain to get the clips back on, but you don't need to go wild. We just want to lift it up enough to get the straw in there. For the spark plugs, it's a regular 5/8 spark plug socket. It's got the rubber in there, so it'll pull the plug out with it. If you don't have a spark plug socket, buy one. It can be a little hard to access this with the regular plastic straw, so I just cut it, put a little whip of hose on it, and that'll let me get right in there. So I want to get in there. Now I want 5 count down, so it's like 2.5 seconds. And now we want to turn it over in drown mode. I recommend a little never sees on the threads here. stuff's kind of gross. Stable sent me a little care package. Look at that shit. What's up? We got some fuel stabilizer, some more fogging oil. I'm gonna need that. All right. Thanks, Stable. I was gonna buy this stuff anyway, so you shouldn't have, but I appreciate it. Thanks.